Hey, Maximizers, and welcome to my life. Is it? Oh my gosh, what is on my chinny chin chin? If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Kristen Maximizer. My hair is very crazy, and I am a content coach. I help product based business owners create a consistent content strategy that allows them to make sales consistently in their business so they don't have to run ads or hire influencers to sell their products. I have been online as a business owner since 2018. I started my very first YouTube channel in 2018. I started that YouTube channel teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, and how to save money. And then in 2020, I started teaching my clients how to start YouTube channels and side hustles because they were asking me, like, Crystal, teach us how to make money. In 2023, I decided to be a full time business coach. And then in 2024, I decided that I was going to focus on being a content coach and helping business owners specifically with their content. Why did I decide that? I've created over 2,000 YouTube videos since 2018, and I've gone live on social media over 600 times since 2019. So if it's one thing I do really, really well, it's content. I do content really well. I've made close to $400,000 in the past 5 years, and it's all have come from my content. The sales that I've made in my coaching business, the brand deals that I've secured, have all come from me creating content. So, as a business owner, I like to look at cycles and seasons, and Black Friday is coming up. So, for tonight's live, I want to share with you my tips for preparing to sell on Black Friday as a business owner. Last night we did part one where I gave you the basic tips. So if you missed last night, make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, Build a Business with KRYS. And I have the replay from last night. I'm going to double back over those tips and just touch on those tips because they were important. But if you want to watch the full live from last night, you can go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, join the family, and you can watch the whole replay over there. It's linked in my profile on TikTok and Instagram, and it's in the description box of the YouTube channel or the Facebook page that you're watching on right now. So I want to help business owners prepare for Black Friday because if you have a desire to sell for Black Friday, do a sale for Black Friday, sell your products for Black Friday, you want to start deciding what you're selling now. So I'm going to go over the tips from yesterday and then we're going to jump into the tips for today. But I want to know who's here. Let me know in the comments what city, what state, what country are you watching from, and what is your business? If you don't have a business, what business do you want to start? So let me know in the comments. I respond to all my comments. I am on multiple platforms right now, but I respond to every single comment. Where are you watching from? And what's your business? So I'm watching from Orlando, and my business is content coaching. So I sell one-on-one coaching packages to help you create a consistent content and sales strategy on your social media platform. Okay. So let me know where you're watching from and what your business is in the chat. So yesterday, our first tips about Black Friday are, and I'm just going to run them through. And again, if you want to watch the replay, go to my YouTube channel. But last night, we talked about tips for planning for your Black Friday sale, which is Black Friday is 7 weeks away. And that's if you are counting the day after Thanksgiving, which is technically Black Friday. But a lot of businesses do Black November, where they start their Black Friday sales early in November, right? So if you want to sell for Black Friday, you should be preparing now if you haven't prepared already. So my first tip for you is to decide what products you're selling for Black Friday. Are you selling a specific 1 to 2 products, or are you doing your whole website as a discount off? The choice is yours. You do not have to make your whole website 50% off. Absolutely not. You decide, do you want to sell a couple of products or do you want to sell everything? I suggest if you're doing products, 2 to 3 products max should be your Black Friday sale. Okay. My second tip for you was to decide what you're giving off. What is your percentage? What is your amount? So are you doing 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%? Are you doing a specific like amount? Like my $25 candle is on sale for $18 and my $15 candle is on sale for $8. Like how much are you offering off as an incentive for Black Friday? Thank you so much for those likes. So what is your discount or your sale amount? The next tip is to choose your dates for your Black Friday sale. As the business owner, you can decide that your sale is going to be all November. I like to choose about 2 weeks. So my sale will probably start the week before Thanksgiving and go until Cyber Monday. That's what I'm going to do. So like the 18th of November to like December 3rd. But I want you to pick What days does your Black Friday sale happen? Now, I know people who Black Friday starts on Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and Cyber Monday's the last day, carts close. If you don't buy it, it's gone. So you sit back, look at your calendar, and decide, when am I having my Black Friday sale? Next tip for you was to create a sales guide. I want you to think about the Black Friday ad that Walmart sends out, that Target sends out, Black Friday, Jesus, Best Buy sends out. They give us an ad, okay? And in that ad, they tell us this is what's going to be on sale for Black Friday. This is the regular price and this is the sales price. Finance is okay, transaction my story. What do you mean, Donnell? I don't know. You real or you a troll? What's your question? Make your sales guide so that before Black Friday, which we're going to talk about today, you are preparing your audience and they know what they can buy on Black Friday and how much it costs. You want your audience to be ready, credit card in hand, on the day that your cart opens. You don't want the day that your cart opens, meaning the day that people can start purchasing, to be the first day they hear about your sale. We're going to tell them beforehand, and we're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. Hey, D. And then my last tip from yesterday was to create a specific sales page or landing page for Black Friday. So when people actually go to your website or they go to that link, they go specifically to the Black Friday details, and they don't have to shuffle through your whole entire website to find their Black Friday deals, sales, promotions. Okay. So those were the tips from yesterday, part 1. You can go again, check out part 1 on my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Now, today I want to talk about the pre-launch and the behind the scenes of getting together. So my first tip was watch my live from yesterday. Very funny, Crystal. My next tip for you is, once you have chosen your Black Friday dates, and let me pull up my calendar so we can talk in real dates. I like to give real life examples. Let me pull up the calendar because I like to talk in real dates. You know what? I can use this. Oh, actually, no, I can't because I can, whatever. Okay, so let's just say I like to do my Black Friday for 2 weeks till Cyber Monday. Okay, so let's just say our Black Friday deals, the sale is starting on November 18th. Okay, November 18th is the start date for our Black Friday sale for all intents and purposes of this example. So what we want to do pre-launch wise is 2 weeks before your cart opens, you want to start telling your audience, this is going to be on sale for Black Friday. So 2 weeks before the 18th is November 4th. November 4th is literally 3 weeks away. It's the day before Election Day. So make sure y'all go vote, okay? 2 days before Election Day, I should say. November 4th is when we're going to start what I like to call our pre-launch. Pre-launch is arguably more important than launch, because pre-launch is when you're going to tell your people, this is what you can buy, okay? So first tip, what's your 14 days pre-launch date? For me, that date is November 4th. So that is telling me that 14 days before my launch, I need to start letting my audience know this is what's on sale from Black Friday. So this is where the sales guide that we talked about from yesterday, this is where the sales guide comes into play. Because my next tip is, let your audience know the sale is coming and what it's going to be. So starting November 4th, you are going to start sending out your sales guide. You're going to send it to your email list. If your Instagram is your platform, you're going to start talking about it on your Instagram stories. You are going to go live and let your audience know, hey, this is what my Black Friday sale is going to be. You're going to talk about each product that you're selling. You're going to talk about it ad nauseum. You're going to let people know why this product is going to solve a problem for them. You are going to let them know, get on my email list and you can get my sales guide and you can get a copy of this. Why is this important? Because if you have been an old school Black Friday shopper, if you have been waiting to get a new air fryer, it's October now, your air fryer just broke or you need a bigger one. People who are budget conscious are like, I'm gonna wait till Black Friday because the air fryers are going to be 50% off. So when the Black Friday ads start coming out, because they're going to start coming out around Halloween, because Walmart and Target do like weeks where every week different things are on sale. So when we get those ads, and in the old days, we'd sit down and we look at the ads and say, okay, we're getting this from Walmart, we're getting this from Target, we're going to get this from Best Buy. You want your ideal clients to do that. So if there's, an ebook that you're putting on flash sale, or your candles that you've been selling all year that instead of $25 are going to be on sale for $15, you want your audience to be prepared and know what to prepare for. How can they have their credit card in hand if they don't know how much things are going to be? And we want to run our small businesses like the big businesses run. If they give out an ad and tell all their people what's going to be on sale weeks before, you should do the same. That way, I know me personally, I make a Black Friday list of like, okay, these are things I want to buy. You want to know what's number one on my list that I'm actually out of, that I am like using the travel sizes of because I refuse to pay full price? My skincare. I have plenty of moisturizer, but I am out of cleanser. What had happened was last Black Friday, I bought cleanser for the year, but they shrunk the containers. I usually would get like 8 to 10 ounces, and they only gave us 5 ounces. So instead of getting 2 10-ounce bottles, I got 2 5-ounce bottles. So it did not last me the whole year like it did the 2 years before. Because I've been doing this will be my 3rd year buying for Black Friday, my skincare for the year. So for the past 2 years, it worked. This year, they gave me half of what I'm used to getting. So I know this year I'm gonna have to buy a little bit more on Black Friday, but it still is cheaper than me going to Ulta right now and paying full price for a tube. So if your ideal clients are like me and they want to be prepared for what they're shopping for, you got to tell them. If your candles are their favorite candles and they want to buy a year's worth of candles around Black Friday, they need to know that they're not 25, they're 15. Does this make sense? Yes or no? So the point of all of this is in the pre-launch phase, those 14 days before people can buy for your Black Friday sale, you want to let them know what is available. Okay. Now, how are we going to do that? We're going to do that with emails and we're going to do that with content, right? So, first things first is emails. I said create an email sequence. You are going to want to send out emails. Okay. The way this will look like is in your pre launch when the cart opens, pre-launch when you start telling them about it, before the cart opens, you want to send out at least 2 to 3 emails the first pre-launch week. Hey, my Black Friday sales happen in November 18th. This is what you can get. My Black Friday sales happen in November 18th. This is what you can get. If you need XYZ, check out my Black Friday sales because you are going to not want to miss this. That's week 1. Week 2, same cadence. You want to do 2 or 3 emails at the beginning of the week. But the day before the cart opens, you send an email. The day that the cart opens, I would say you send 2 emails. My Black Friday sale is starting today, especially if you have limited quantities. If you're selling something where it's like you only have 20 or 30, let your audience know there is truly limited quantity. So if they all get bought up on day 1 or 2, that's it. That's all, right? So on open cart day where people can start giving you their money, I would highly suggest you send 2 emails. After that, during my Black Friday, since my cart's open for 2 weeks, I usually do an email every other day until we get to the last 2 days. Okay? Every other day until we get to the last 2 days. Because again, we went really hard at pre-launch. During the cart open, you want to make sure that you're at the top of their mind. And if your product solves the problem for them, that they're buying it from you. That's why we went really hard in pre-launch. So every other day. And then the day before the cart closes, I usually send 2. And then the day the cart closes, I send 2 or 3. So on December 3rd, which is my last day to get my Black Friday sales, I'm doing breakfast, lunch, and late dinner for emails. So you know, like this is the last chance, right? And I talked about this yesterday, but Black Friday, you either want to sell something that you've been selling all year at a discount, or you want to offer something new at a discounted rate. For me, I'm going to be offering something new at a discounted rate, and I'm going to be letting y'all know if you don't get it by December 3rd, the price is going up by X amount of dollars. Okay. So on that last day, send out 2 to 3 emails so they know, like, this is it. Okay. So emails, it is a lot. Me, I hate writing emails. I hate. But especially when I'm selling, when I send emails, people buy from emails. People still buy from emails to this day. I be buying from emails, right? So I know that email marketing is important. And if you are a business owner and you don't already have an email service provider and you're not sending emails, at least, bi-weekly to your audience, we should start that email list. But you want to be sending out emails. It sucks. Now, the thing about this is because Black Friday is 7 weeks away, which means From my open cart, I'm about 5 weeks away, which means I'm only 3 weeks away from my pre-launch stage. That still gives me 3 weeks to get prepared. Now, I've been doing this for a few years, even though my offers have changed. I have some base Black Friday emails that I've sent. So I'm going to start now. Actually, it's one of my beginning tasks for next week to start writing my Black Friday emails now. You don't want to wait until a couple days before, and you definitely don't want to be writing emails during the pre-launch and during the launch. That's so exhausting. That is why I highly suggest you start the Black Friday planning and preparation now. So it's probably going to be somewhere between 15 to 16 emails. If you feel like that's too much, you can cut back, but you definitely want to be sending emails. Start writing them right now. Literally. Next is your content. So just like the emails, we want to be making specific videos that lets our audience know the Black Friday sale is coming. So same thing during the pre-launch, your 14 days of pre-launch before the car opens, you want to be creating video content that let your audience know this is coming. I would suggest you make a video with your sales guide, green screen style, and go through each of the products or services that you're selling for Black Friday and let your audience know who it's for, how it helps them, and why this is the best deal for their money. Okay. I would make a video like that, pin that to your page on TikTok or Instagram. So that way, when people come to your page during the pre-launch and the launch, they can see exactly what you're selling. They can see exactly who it's for, and they know exactly where they can buy it. So when it comes to content, I would say during pre-launch, somewhere around 4 to 5 videos. So in that 2 weeks before the car opens, 4 to 5 videos, with one of those videos being a sales video where you're literally saying, this is what I'm selling for Black Friday. This is where you need to be. Get on my email list so you can be the first to know when the doors open, right? During the launch, this is when we do what we call a hard sale. This is when during Black Friday, when the cart is open, I am selling every day. For 14 days, I am making an offer. For 14 days, I'm letting you know. Now, what I'll do is I won't say, these are my Black Friday offers, go buy them. Each day, I'm specifically going to be talking about one of my products or services and highlighting that product and service. So what does that look like? Tell us what it is. Tell us how it helps us. Tell us why it solves our problem. Tell us why it's the best product to solve our problem. Testimonials from past clients you can share in written form or in video form. If you have any video testimonials from clients who have used or bought these products, you can do that. That's 7 videos for each product. So if you're doing 3 products, that's 21 videos that you can record, that you can literally just sit there and talk specifically about the product. Because every video can't be, it's my Black Friday sale, buy something. We don't want to sell everything. We want to specifically sell the product or the service. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. So when your cart is open, this is the time to sell your ass off and let your audience know. If this is the problem you need solved, this is how we solve it. To your existing clients, people who've already bought from you once or twice, this is the time to let them know. If you want to stock up, now is the time, because this is the lowest prices of the year. You're not going to see a price like this until maybe next year, okay? So you want to create your videos. The other thing I want to say about creating videos, you also want to go live. If you are someone who has gone live, go live. So beginning of pre-launch, maybe once or twice during pre-launch, and then cart open, go live. Midway through cart open, so for me, day 7 or 8, go live. The last 2 days of the cart, I'm going live each day. Crystal, what are you talking about in your live? The same 7 things that we talked about in our videos. Why you need this product, why this product is helpful, why this product is going to solve your problem, how this product is going to solve your problem, telling stories of past clients and customers who have used this product and the results that they have gotten, and literally just showing the audience your product. I want you to think QVC style. I love watching these QVC commercials because they go into everything, right? Tell us about all the benefits and the features of your product and show us. Answer your clients' questions. You could do a Q&A where you bring the most frequently asked questions that you get about your product and you answer them. any myths you need to dispel. Like, people say this about this product, but that's really not true. And you debunk why it's not true, right? So go live and share. And then my final tip is, for all of this to work, you want to plan, batch, and schedule. So we're going to plan what the Black Friday sale is going to look like. We're going to plan our dates. We're going to plan our pre-launch and our launch emails. We're going to plan our pre-launch and launch content. And if you start now, you are going to be prepared for your Black Friday sale. If you feel like, oh my God, Crystal, this is a lot. It is a little, especially if you've never prepared for a launch before. Yes, the lip gloss, apply it. Yeah, I freaking love it. This is like probably one of my favorite ones. Like, let me be a Fenty ambassador, because every day I'll be telling y'all which lip gloss I'm wearing. And this is just the regular Fenty Gloss Bomb. And then my second favorite, the one that I broke, you can see I've been using that one a lot, is the tinted one. It has a flavor in it. It's cookie jar. Let me be a Fenty ambassador. But plan, batch, and schedule. So what I was going to say is, if you feel like, oh my gosh, Crystal, this is a lot, it is a lot. But it's a lot right now that's going to pay off for a lot in the future, because you're going to have everything planned out. And if everything's planned and batched and scheduled, during the launch, you have time to show up and actually sell and show up energetically on your lives, versus being so tired because you're writing emails and creating content as it goes. If you feel like, trying to be prepared to start letting people know what you're selling by, November 4th is too early, make your sale a little bit later. Make your sale closer to Black Friday. You can always do the Wednesday to Cyber Monday, leaving your 2 weeks before. If you did the true like Black Friday on Black Friday, your 14 days wouldn't start until like November 13th. Yeah, because that will give you 2 weeks before, right? So that will give you 4 whole weeks from now. That's a month. That's a month for you to prepare for Black Friday. And if you really need help, let's work together. You can book a free sales call right now at KristenMaximizer.com. And during this sales call, we will chat about what it would look like to work together to take you from inconsistent, confused about what to post when it comes to content, to putting together a full strategy of content, whether it's general content or if you want that content to be focused around Black Friday. We can make a plan for both. But we do a sales call to just assess where you are and what you need help with, and what it would look like for us to work together, either one time in a strategy session or over 6 months in a coaching program. So all you have to do is go to KristenMaximizer.com, my website. It's linked in my profile. Click on the button that says book a call, and you'll get a free 30 minutes with me to chat about what it would look like to work together to be more consistent when it comes to content in your business. And the more consistent you are with your content, the more consistent you will be with your sales. You won't have to run ads, and you won't have to hire influencers to promote your products, because your content will do that for you. Okay. Now, I just talked for 20 minutes straight, and I am tired. Your girl gets so much manual labor today. My side hustle, one of my side hustles, is I travel the US selling products for my sorority sister. And she's got some really cute new products. Like her new Stanley tumbler that she created. Oh my God, I love it. Anywho, I had to prepare because I had to set up tomorrow. And she sent me a bunch of stuff. And I have like a little Love Me Greek section over here in my house. And I had to put everything together. And if you are, this is a perfect segue into product-based businesses and selling, right? If you have a product-based business and you sell in person, whether it's at flea markets, if it's at what is it called? Farmers markets, if you do vending events like inside or outside vending. So basically what I'm doing is I'm doing inside vending at a sorority conference. One thing that has proved so helpful for us that we did not used to do before is we get things show ready. We did not do that before. So if you have special totes and containers, anything besides shelving that you like to put your products in, what I did today, it took me 4 hours, but I did it. I put all of our products in something, right? So I don't have any of the products here, but let's just say that like we're selling a lip gloss bundle. I put the lip glosses in the bundle in the container so people can see what the bundle is, right? Like if we were selling these markers, what I did was I put the markers in the container that they're going to be in on the table. And then I put the markers in a bin. And I have these clear plastic totes and everything is show ready in a container. You know, now that I can show stuff on Instagram, I'm gonna ask her, like, would you mind if I like go live on my platform for purposes to show her stuff? But then she'll probably get a bunch of orders. Anyway, anywho, but the point being, I spent my time preparing. Yes, organize it ahead of time. Yes. And my first year and a half that I worked with her, we didn't do that. You know what we did? We bought the markers in one box. We bought the containers in another box. And then when we got to the show, we were like, the markers go in the long containers, put them in. The lip glosses go in the short containers, put them in the short container. That takes so much more time and brain power when we're at the show. We're already exhausted because we either flew there, we drove there, we had to unpack the van, we had to get it in the booth, we had to set up the booth, put the tablecloths up, all of that, right? Vending. So if you sell products, even if you do farmers markets or flea markets, you know, you got to put your stuff in a car. You got to take your stuff out the car. You have to set your tables up, tablecloths. Some people have full backdrops. Like, it's a lot when you are selling in person and it's not your store. It's a pop-up shop, essentially. So we would be exhausted. So when I started last year, you know, when I was like, I'm out of here, I was in Baltimore and I was helping her more in her office. And I was like, she told me, she's like, I want everything to be like show ready. And I was like, we should do it. So one of my core jobs is to make sure that everything is show ready. So I'm like the little minion that's like, okay, this goes in this container. She likes this in this container. She likes this displayed in this container. So I know what container she likes everything in. And I put it in those containers. And then in the plastic tote, we have everything all together. So when we get there, the boxes are all nice and labeled. And it says table ready. You know what that means? You lift off the lid and we put it on the table. Now we have shelves and stuff that we have to put together. So those don't travel built up. They are collapsible. So we put together the collapsible shelves and, you know, bring out extra containers just to have, because we do need extra containers. They break, they bust, whatever. So then we just literally take it out the bucket, put it on the table, and then set it up all nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I set that up today. So if you are a product-based business owner and you're going to like a flea market or open air market, or maybe you're selling in person somewhere Black Friday, right? You got a little table somewhere. Try to be as prepared as possible. Working with her has really showed me product-based business, because before that, I didn't sell products. I sold 10 t-shirts. So working with her really has helped my product-based business brain be like on high alert. As far as like organization and preparing when it comes to sales. And maybe I'll let her, when I'm in Baltimore, maybe I'll go live on her platforms and like sell her products. I might do that if she'll let me. Anywho, the point being, I'm exhausted because I spent 4 hours. And then I had to sort through our shopping bags. So like the bags that people get when they purchase, we have bags that are like this small all the way up to like bags that can hold a purse. And every time you do a show, like it gets messy. So I just had like my bags thrown into one big bag, and I hate that. So I went through, I pulled all the bags out and I sorted them nicely from small all the way to extra large, put them all nicely together. Then I had to actually put some displays together. Like, so if you have displays, I put all of my displays in one bucket. So it's like when I get there and I open that bucket, I know all of these things need to be displayed. Like these shirts go on the mannequins. And these mannequins have like our lapel pins, because we sell like lapel pins that can go on shirts and jackets. I put all of those on a mannequin. I got we sell shoe bags. So I put the extra plastic from stuff that I opened into the shoe bags so that I can hang the shoe bags up either up high or on the table so people can see that like it's a shoe bag. Thank you for those likes. So I did all of that. I got really prepared. So if it's one thing that I learned about product-based businesses, when you do vending, meaning you're just not in your shop and it can just be set up nicely once, organization is key. I showed her my pile of stuff that I had to pack my car, and I was like, I hope it all fits in my car. But I did manage to condense, and I did put a lot of my back stock into a suitcase. That's another pro tip. If you are a vendor and you are taking your products to farmers markets, flea markets, and your locations are changing and you don't have a cart, so like I have a nice big luggage cart. Okay. I have a nice big luggage cart that I use, because sometimes you go to a hotel, you don't go to a hotel and they don't have like a way for you to move your boxes or your bins. So I have a luggage cart. Shout out to her. She bought us a luggage cart. And I also have a wagon, but I don't even bring the wagon anymore because the luggage cart can fit everything. I do 2 trips in the luggage cart. But make sure if you don't have a luggage cart or a wagon, I use my suitcases. So I put my backstock in the suitcases so it's so much easier for me to roll. So everything that I put on the table show ready. So like when someone buys all the passport covers that we sell, I can refill them from the backstock. So now I have show ready bins and I have backstock bins. I love this organizational method. So when we do big national shows that have thousands of people, I set it up. This, has 1,000. It's a smaller venue. That's why it's just me going. But I still prepare for the small shows like I do the big shows. And it just makes it easier for my brain. So when I'm traveling, I'm usually traveling around the US with her. I'm interested to see what cities we're gonna go to this year. I know that we have to go back to Texas. We went to Texas like 3 times last year and we drove from Maryland to Texas. I did that drive. Did I do that drive 3 times? I want to say I did that drive 3 times or twice. No, we drove to Texas and we drove back from Texas. And then the second time I just drove back with her from Texas. So I did that length of a drive 3 times. Okay? Exhausting. So I do know we get to go out west this year. We get to go to California, and I haven't gone out west with her yet. So I'm excited for that. And I've gone to Ohio and Philly, Louisiana, Wisconsin, Michigan, North Carolina, Georgia, of course, Virginia a bunch of times. I think we're going to Connecticut this year. I think we're going to Mohegan Sun. Is that in Connecticut, D? Mohegan Sun? I think that's in Connecticut. It might be in Connecticut. So we're going to Connecticut, wherever the Mohegan Sun is, we're going there. So yeah, we got a lot of places to go. But I have a show this weekend for her, and then I gotta go to Tallahassee next weekend for another show. And I think that's the only thing that she has me scheduled for this fall. January, I'll probably have to do Founders Days for AKA and Delta. Mohegan Sun is in Connecticut, yeah. So we going to Connecticut in February to the Mohegan Sun, just north of me by an hour. Yeah, so we got to go there in February. Yeah, so maybe I'll do some tips for like if you vend, and vendors will know if you are a vendor, and you go to like farmers markets, flea markets, outdoor, indoor events. So I've never done outdoor events. Don't do outdoor events. She said too much bugs, too much sun. She don't like. Not you coming to the February show. You're gonna have to be like a honeydew of an AKA to come. So I know you're not trying to come to work. And she said it's gonna be so slow. I don't even know if we're gonna hire more people. But yeah, you should come. Show us around. Well, I would say show us around Connecticut, but we won't be having time to do nothing. We really don't. So yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, maybe I'll do a video of like how we set up and stuff. Or how I set up. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll see. The one thing that I've also learned from her, product-based businesses, go to your local Dollar Tree. If you're looking for containers, things to display, don't go to the Container Store. Don't go to Amazon, right? Don't go to Amazon. Go to Dollar Tree. The cute little containers that she gets, whoops, I accidentally banned somebody. But he was saying stuff that did not look appealing, so I apologize. But I think you deserve to be banned. Hold on. I don't even know if I banned the right person. Sorry, y'all. My Twitter fingers went way too fast. Anywho, go to Dollar Tree and look up. Go to Dollar Tree and look up go to your Dollar Tree and look up containers. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because so many different containers that we use for setup, she literally gets from Dollar Tree. Literally. Mohegan is on an Indian Reserve, not a whole lot up there. I know. I do. She did tell us that. I'm looking to acquire a hedge trimming business, but I think they're broke. So I'm confused. Do you have a meat business or a hedge trimming business? Which kind of business do you have? Hedge trimming. Okay. So are you looking to have a Black Friday sale for that? Is that your question? Okay. So basically the same tips if you haven't been here for the whole live, I would say the same tips that I shared. That's the same tips that I shared are the tips that you can go through for your hedge trimming business. Same thing. So maybe you offer, because it's a service, maybe you offer a discounted service, or you offer like a bundle that can be put together for Black Friday. So, trees, bushes, grass, edges, all of those things. Maybe you make a bundle and the bundle's like 25% off the regular price when they buy that bundle. You could also offer some sort of like membership where like they can pay monthly for it. Yeah, you offer a package, or you can offer some sort of membership. You can offer it for new customers or for existing customers. When you think Black Friday, you really want the people who have been using you for a while to get a break, because like they have been working with you. They have been buying your services at full price. So if you offer a package that's 25% off, but maybe they got to pay in full for like 6 months or like 3 services or something, but they get 25% off, you get guaranteed money and they get guaranteed service for the next 3 or 6 months. Does that make sense? New customers, great, but think about your OGs, the people who actually um have been supporting you and buying from you all year. So yeah, you could do a package like that. Anybody have any other questions? If you do have questions after this and you want to ask, you can slide in my DMs. But I would love it if you could go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. I post every single week over there, new content to help you with starting and growing your business. And if you are like, Crystal, I need more help, I want to work with you, go ahead and book a free sales call. And in that free sales call, we can chat about what it would look like to work together to create a consistent content strategy for you. So you can go to KristenMaximizer.com, my website, and click on book a call, and let's get a sales call in. Okay? Any other questions? Thank y'all so much for asking questions. Any other questions? And when I tell y'all I am tired, I am tired. Not to mention that I not only pack up stuff for the show, I cleaned up like 3 or 4 sections of my house. Much needed cleaning, but I did it. Okay, I don't see any other questions. I want to thank y'all so much. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. I see that there's a bunch of y'all watching. So, last call for alcohol. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, was this helpful? Yes or no? You want to connect after, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Krys. Build a Business with KRYS. Subscribe and book a free sales call if you're like, girl, let's work together. The sales call is free. And on the sales call, we talk about the paid options to work together. So I have a one-time strategy session that's 90 minutes. The strategy session is $249. And then I have one-on-one coaching. The sales call is free because that's just a consultation for us to see what it would look like to work together. The strategy session to help you create a strategy is $249 for 90 minutes. And then I also have 3 months of one-on-one coaching. That's $2,000 if you wanted to work together for 3 months. So those are the options of how we could work together, either a one-time $249 or we had 3 months at $2,000. Okay. And I do have payment plans available. I don't know if I got some. That's fine. So whenever you are ready, make sure you are subscribed to my Build a Business with Krys YouTube channel, and you can book a sales call when you have the money to do a strategy session. Because basically we do a sales call, and then from the sales call, we decide, okay, a one-time strategy session to start, or do we go into 3 months of coaching? Now, the strategy session is the best way to start because it's one time and you leave with the strategy for your content. You're going to leave with 60 days of content ideas that you can outline and record. You're going to leave with 60 days of emails, 60 days of a sales strategy. Plus, as a bonus, you get a content audit where I'm going to review your current content and give you feedback. And then you also get 4 weeks of one-on-one coaching with me via Voxer, which is voice and text chat. So basically, any questions that you have, you will be able to ask them of me via voice chat, whether you want to cry, scream, yell, whatever, get motivated and excited. Yes, I'll repeat what I have to offer again. But you get all of that for 4 weeks. So that's the best way to buy it before you try it, to spend $249 before you spend the $2,000 for us to work together long term. And best case, you leave with the strategy and you get 4 weeks of coaching as you implement. So that is the 90-minute strategy session that you can get for $249. And the 4 weeks of coaching and the content audit is on bonus for October. That is not going to be available in November. Okay. So what I offer, my 2 core offers are a one-time 90-minute strategy session where we can create a content and sales strategy for you for the next 60 days. And it includes 4 weeks of one-on-one coaching. That offer is $249. Then I offer 3 months of one-on-one coaching. I do 3 months and I do 6 months. But the 3 months of one-on-one coaching, you get 3 coaching calls on Zoom every single month with me. You also get the weekly Voxer access. So you can voice chat, text me, whatever you need in between the calls. And then you also get a content audit at the beginning of our 3 months and a kickoff call. So basically you would get 10 calls in 3 months. That includes the kickoff call, your 3 coaching calls per month. You also get a content audit that I'll give you in a Google Doc. And then you get the Voxer voice coaching and text coaching in between our coaching calls. So those are the 2 offers that I offer. And if you're like, no, I want 6 months, I do have the 6-month option too for us to work together a little bit longer. Joy, does that answer your question? Do you have any other questions? The first step to all of this is a sales call. The sales call is free, and the sales call is for us to assess where you are, where you want to go, and figure out which one of the coaching packages are the best for you to move forward to get what you want, which is consistent content and more sales. You're welcome. So subscribe to that channel, book your sales call, and let's chat it up. Okay. So tomorrow's Friday. My live tomorrow I might do during like the morning or afternoon because I know I gotta go and set up for my show in the evening. And I don't know what my life is about to look like tomorrow. So I'm saying, do I have a live schedule for tomorrow on my calendar? Because I didn't put it publicly yet. So I do have myself going live tomorrow. I might have to change that because I don't know. This is a good live, and I don't know if I want to do it in the afternoon because I really like going live at night, truth be told. So we'll see. Maybe I won't go live tomorrow and I'll go live on Saturday because I have an early day on Saturday, but I do like to give myself Saturdays off. So long story short, I've gone live. I met my live quota for this week because my quota for the week is to go live 5 times, and I've met that quota. So I will say confidently, I'm going live again on Sunday. I just don't know about Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday use my days off, but it may happen, it may not. So if you need me, send me a DM and I will confidently be back live on Sunday. But if anything changes and I actually have the energy or the time this weekend, I will go live. But I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. Shout out to me for hitting my live quota for the week because my goal is to go live 4 to 5 times per week. And I'm going to be doing a new strategy for next month. So I'm so excited about it. Anywho, I'm excited. Shout outs to me for going live 5 times this week. And I really did not want to go live today. I want to tell y'all that the physical labor, like I really worked for like 5.5 hours and I was sweating so bad I had to take another shower because I was gross. So I was working hard. And I was sitting here contemplating, like, I'm not going live. I'm not going live. I was talking myself out of it. And I was like, no, you decided that this is what you were going to do. And you need to hit 5 times in a week. And guess what? You don't have an excuse. There's no hurricane. There's no other work. You've done all your other stuff. I even sat here and did other work for like 2 hours. And I was like, you're going to do it. Everything's already prepared and planned out. Literally, all I had to do was send my email and press go live on all of my platforms. And I'm very happy that I pushed through. And look at me. I've been on here for 46 minutes. And I've been engaging with people who are engaging with me. So I appreciate all of y'all for being here and giving me the energy that I needed to actually go live. Because I was not about to do it. I was about to go downstairs, eat some ice cream, get in my bed, and call it an evening. But I'm very happy that I pushed through, met my quota for the week. So now I just, got to do 5 times next week. Because I really do love it. I talked about this on the live 2 days ago. When people ask me like, do I get nervous and scared on camera? No, I never get nervous, but getting me to the camera be the hardest part because your girl be tired. And I have all these bottles of water here I need to take downstairs. Your girl, I get tired, physically tired and mentally tired. Today was a physical day, right? Prepping for my side hustle, cleaning my house unexpectedly. Not that it was dirty, but like my sister and her boyfriend are coming here in a couple of weeks. And I am the person where I don't like spending a whole day cleaning. I like to do 1 or 2 things every day. So I did 1 or 2 things, but it was like deep things where I'm like, this corner needs to be cleaned. And I reorganized my stockpile. That's really honestly, I reorganized my stockpile because I had crap everywhere. I had old stuff. Hey, Flowers of the Sun, thank you so much for joining. I had old stuff everywhere. Now my stockpile looks halfway decent, even though it needs to be refilled. Like, I need to get back on my consistent couponing because my stockpile is like non-existent. But the stuff that I did have, I had some old stuff. I had some expired stuff. I had to throw some stuff away. So I'm very happy I did it because another thing, and now I'm just rambling. I made this list called Everything But Scroll because I found myself scrolling on social media too much. And I was like, this is something that's on my Everything But Scroll list. It's like home projects, like clean out this drawer. Oh, can I tell y'all what I did yesterday? Shout out to Crystal. And I did this today too. I was on the phone with my mom and my sister. And I don't know if we be having yap sessions. And we were on the phone for probably close to an hour. And you know what I did? First off, yesterday, I don't know about y'all, but I have a bunch of reusable cups. Raise your hand if you got a lot of reusable cups, like coffee cups. I don't even drink coffee, but I got cups with lids. I got mason jars. I had a whole bunch of cups. I had filled up all of those cups for the hurricane. So I rinsed them out and I was like, some of these can get thrown away. I was like, get rid of 5. So I got rid of 5. What I did today, that was yesterday. What was that today? That was today too. My days are running together. That was today. Then I said, I have too many plastic bowls and lids, and I have bowls with no lids, and I have lids that don't match a bowl. So I said, Crystal, get out all the bowls and all the lids. I took all of them from the cabinet. And I said, bowl with a lid, save. Lid with no bowl, trash. Bowl with no lid, trash. Not the glass ones that don't come with a lid. But if it's a lid with no bowl, you got to get thrown away. Because me, I need my plastic bowls to have a lid for them to go on. Once you make it there, you're good. Yes. Once I'm on camera, I'm good. So I threw away probably only one bowl and 75 lids because the plastic bowls have either left the house and never came back. They've got broken, snapped, melted by something, got yucky, then you couldn't clean it out good. You know how plastic bowls get. And some of them are just old, you need to get rid of. I had two big bowls and they were ripped up. And this person, I won't even remains nameless, like taped up the bowl. And I was like, why do I have a taped up bowl in my pantry? Throw it away. Guess what? I will buy new ones. So I spent an hour doing that today. My sister's like, what did you rummaging around doing? I said, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of having all of these lids and you can barely close the cabinet and they didn't even belong. And then I had a pile of lids in my other cabinet, literally collecting dust. I was like, I'm wasting time and space. So now when I go to Dollar Tree, because that's where I be getting some of these from, I'm going to get a couple more. And then I'm going to look on Amazon for a big bowl set. So like when we make big things of food, like my spaghetti, or like when I make a lot of broccoli, or when I make my crab legs, I need big bowls now. I need to find those. And I bought a really cute airtight set from Amazon. Love it. But I need bigger ones. So I did that today. That was on my everything but scroll list, was to go through the bowls and go through the cups. And that felt so good. It took an hour. But that's something that's like, now when I open my cabinet, I'm like, it's beautiful in here. I also, for the hurricane, I cleaned the bottom cabinet out. So in my kitchen, I have my silverware drawer I need to go through and the junk drawer in the kitchen. I know you got a junk drawer in your kitchen. Those two are next in my everything but scroll. And then I have two top cabinets that I want to go through. And then my kitchen everything but scroll list will be done. So for me, if I'm like every other day or every couple days when I'm in the house, if I can do a couple of these things, it makes it easier for me. Like I need a vacuum. I was like, I'm not vacuuming today. I'm a vacuum probably tomorrow, right? So anywho, me ranting and raving of why my body is physically tired because I worked and then I worked in the house. So with your business, 1 hour a day can make you so much progress. You don't necessarily have to sit down if you have a 9 to 5 and work 6 to 7 hours in your business. Start with 1 hour a day. Start with 1 hour a day and you will see progress. Just a 1 hour a day or every other day that I'm spending doing these small tasks, I feel happier because that section of my house is cleaner. I feel happier because I don't have a bunch of extra clutter. Now, shoot, I gotta go because I gotta put the recycling bin out and it's about to be dark. I just thought about I don't have extra trash, but tomorrow's recycling and I need to put it out because my recycling is overfilling because I've been doing stuff. So anyway, 1 hour a day. Let me stop ranting and rambling because your girl gotta go. I love when my home is organized. Now, D, your home, I already know. Never been in there, but I know that place is A to Z. Everything got a place. I'm a work in progress with that. Everything has a general place, but I'm getting a lot better. I'm getting a lot better with it. And I have a lot of things that I don't need or don't use anymore, so I need to get rid of. So now I got to go outside and get my recycling bin. These are the days. These are the only times I be missing a man because, like, I don't want to go. I meant to do this while it was daylight, and I was like, I'm not going to forget, and I forgot. So now I got to go in the dark and get the damn recycling bin and run from the lizards because the lizards be out here like, whoa. Okay, I'm in Florida. It's Lizard City. Okay, I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go eat some ice cream and maybe I'll watch Grey's Anatomy live tonight. Okay, gotta go for real. Bye.